I just wanted to start this episode off with an apology because Zhansaya Dixon and I were meant to meet about, I guess it was a year ago, just when the podcast launched. I've been just, really intrigued by her story. And then you had a booking, right?
Yes.
And
I'm sorry, I took it serious, but it's just...
Oh my God, please don't say sorry. I'm the one saying sorry. And if there was anyone in the world who should know and understand what it is to be an actor, a model, a performer in this industry, it's me. I know how hectic the schedule can be, how last minute the schedule can be. And I should have been kinder about it. I really let fear and ego just get in the way. And I just wanted to say thanks for...
I appreciate you for reaching out to me back and saying, because it made me feel very special.
You are very special.
You said it the way I was upset, not the way you think. And then when you wrote me, I said, oh my God, this person like me.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, I think there was a part of me that was like, I was afraid. My therapist says, she's like, you regressed, right? So like the child part of me was like, oh, maybe I was disrespected, or, oh, it totally was not that at all. I know what it is to be in this industry, and to be the momager of 5 little ones is an incredible feat. So just first of all, I'm sorry. And secondly, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time. I know you're squeezing us in between bookings with your children, and I'm very, very grateful. And homeschooling on top of it. So you still have 5 kids, and they're still all
I could
working.
have canceled it, and I said, I cannot do this.
Well, you can. You totally can. You have every right.
I was excited. I said, I'm so lucky. Like, guys, I was so lucky to be like being invited to this podcast. Like, I never done it before.
Oh, really?
No, this is my first one. But I've been like a lot of interviews and stuff like that. But this is my first. And when I Daniella, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make it.
Yeah, well, I really should have come to that conversation with a lot more grace. So I'm trying to just let you know that I know that you made every effort then, and you made it now. And I'm so excited that you're here.
If they knew what I went through last night and today, but I'm here. Hey, hello.
5 kids is a lot of kids. Would you go ahead and introduce yourself to the Mom Curious community?
Well, yeah. Hey, guys. I'm Zhansaya Dixon. I'm excited to be here. I'm lucky to be here because, listen, there's so many moms out there. They're probably trying to share what they're going through in life. And I guess God put me here to share, talk to Daniella, and I'm so excited what's going to happen from this podcast, because Z talks sometimes not even thinking, okay?
She's talking about herself in third person.
I say Z because people, they be like, what's your name? I'm like, Zhansaya goes, oh, well. I'm like, okay, call me Z, okay? It's much easier. So, yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan. Like, where's that? Like, people will be like,
yeah,
where is that? Well, I be like this. You know Russia? They be like, okay. You know China? I was like, look, I'm a little in between. So I don't, somebody like, are you Chinese? But you don't look Chinese. I'm like, I know, because I kind of speak Russian and I have Asian. I call myself Eurasian.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, yeah.
But in Kazakhstan, I mean, that's the
country. Yeah,
so.
We Muslims. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when my husband met me, he was like, what are you? You look Spanish, but you're not. Are you Asian, but you're not. What are you? And you have like crazy French kind of accent. You know, Russians are gonna, oh. And I'm like, no, I'm Zhansaya. I'm from Kazakhstan. He was like, and I don't even speak English much that time. When I came here, I was only 21 years old. I knew only English, like, hi, how are you? And I used to work at the mall. Young girl, trying to figure her life out. Came here as a student program, and I was selling these, I'm sure you all know, hair straighteners. I used to work with my friend, Zev. He's a Jewish from Israel, but his parents from Ukraine, yeah.
Did you speak Russian together?
No, he knew but a little bit, but he was more like Hebrew. He speaks Hebrew and English, so. But I used to work, I don't know English much. I used to just talk to people like, hey, come, try this. This is best for your hair. Does the curls, I don't speak much English, but it was amazing. I learned a lot. It pushed me. My boss was great. He was hustler. So here I am, made it. 10 years later, I was married 10 years, I said 9 kids, 5 kids, and my oldest one 9 years old. And I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm in Manhattan. Been in this industry for 8 years. My kids have been all TV shows and commercials and prints. You can see them all over the city, everywhere. So yeah,
I can see one
this
right
is little
now,
Z.
actually.
Maybe
Guys.
this is a mom Z.
Wait, this is what? Mom Z?
Momager Z. I don't know. Whatever you
Momager
call
Z?
it.
Well, okay. Well, there's one of your 5 children right here cuddled up to you. Her name is Navy. Navy, do you want to say hello? You don't have to. Well, Navy has a booking after this, so we thought we would just include you. If you want, you can chime in, and if not, you can keep cuddling up to your mom. I just wanted everyone to know you're here because you're a special guest. We've never had a kid on this set before, have we? For any of the podcasts? No.
That were born yet.
Special kiddo right
Well,
here.
I feel special. Thank you guys. I'm really, really feel special. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, it is such an honor and a pleasure. So what is it? What brought you to the United States?
Well, okay, that's like a crazy story. Not even a crazy. It's like where I grew up. It's so nobody knows. Like I grew up with step parents. So my mom and dad passed away when I was little, and I'm just little Z trying to figure my life out. I was living in grandmother's house, aunt's house, and my uncle, my dad's brother, adopt me, which is I call him dad now. I grew up with them. I mean, I don't want to talk about how my childhood was bad. End of the day, I was a hustler. I was a person that I was not a regular person. I always was trying to find something different. Everybody used to call me, oh, that's Z. I used to dress different, talk different, sing differently, listen to different music. I don't even understand. You have no idea. I listen to Hebrew songs.
What?
I listen to Arabic songs,
Wow.
Indian and Spanish. I don't understand nothing. But the vibe, the rhythm, all that gives me some type of energy. And
Yeah.
I was listening to hip hop. Like, I don't even know what's in it. I used to be like, oh, I don't want to say nothing because a lot of moms listen. I be just cursing. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just know the words. So when I came to America, that's the first time when I met the guy, I said, what's up, dog? He was looking at me like, oh my God, she's like something else, So yeah, so I was a student. I actually was a good student. I graduated bachelor's degree, and I was in big city. I was trying to figure out what should I do. Well, like, I don't want to be here. I guess if you say honestly, I was running away from something.
I mean, it wasn't ideal circumstances,
It's
we
like
could just say.
maybe freedom. I don't want to put nobody down or anything. It's just like when you're a little child, you don't have a parents, you feel like you needed some type of safe place. Yeah, you had grandmother, aunts, and uncles, but it's not the same. It's if like there's people right now probably listening, maybe feeling the same, had it back then, maybe having it right now in the same situation that you feel like nobody cares about you, nobody sees you, and you have to survive.
Yeah.
There was a days, I was living in my parents' house, my second parents' house. Listen, they had good house, cars, they were owners of restaurants. I had my own room, but sorry guys.
You don't have to be sorry for a second. We love you. We are so proud of you. Z, thank you for being here. Thank you for being the amazing mom you are.
You gotta stop.
Oh,
Because
you
you're gonna
gotta
make me cry.
You
You're gonna
gotta
make me
stop.
cry.
You got hip hop on me just now. You gotta stop. All right, go on. I'll stop.
Okay, I'm good now. So it was a lot of went through. Then I had to just walk out from the house and just do me. And I went to my grandmother's house. And what she can do, she can't even walk, but she gave me a place to live. But I was still going to private school. In private school, you know how it goes. And they didn't know what I would go through. I used to walk to school. My grandmother living like literally hour away from the school. But my dad was literally like 20 minutes away. But anyways, I used to walk to school. No shame, no game. I just go walk. Maybe I was sweating, a little smelly when I come to school. But teacher, and crazy thing, like I live in America, I appreciate people here, the moms, the people that lives here, that the way they think. Back home, they're gonna shame you. Teacher not gonna come tell me, sweetheart, what's wrong with you? Are you need a help? No, she's gonna say, oh, I don't know what's wrong with this child. She kind of smelly. Let me call their parents. Like we didn't grow up the way American kids. They are lucky. My kids are lucky to have me.
I'm really so happy you say this because we really can, like, as Americans, we can really say we can want better and it's really nice to hear your perspective on how lucky our children are.
Yes.
That like, we have teachers who really, they're kind. I mean, so even the teachers
Yes.
who don't.
No, nowadays, teachers are getting better.
They
better.
are.
Back home, not even, I'm not talking about America. Like, so when I got to school, she should have said it, sweetheart, Zhansaya, are you okay?
Yeah, that's what she should have said.
Yeah,
Like
she
an
should have said
adult
it.
should have come up to you and been
you
like,
know
"Are
what
you
I
okay?"
I felt safe, but I didn't feel safe. I feel like wherever I go, everybody jumping on me, everybody trying to break me. I met a couple months ago this guy. I just want to go back what's happening right now. So he told me, Z, you have so much power that devil trying to break you. Like devil never wanted to have a home. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I remember. And back to school. So, and it was a graduation time, right? So I said to teacher, I'm sorry, I can't come. I had to lie, say, somebody passed away at home. I had to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks that you lied, but there's people, my mom could have said it, my second mom and dad, hey Z, you don't have to lie. You just say you don't feel safe or comfortable coming to school or don't
Yeah.
have a dress to wear.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ask my dad.
That's what it was. You didn't have a dress to wear for graduation.
Because I didn't want to ask my dad. He could have bought it for me dress. It's nothing for him, right? But I'm gonna do myself. I'm gonna do it myself and I'm gonna get to it myself.
Wow.
So okay, I graduated school. I was good at school. I just didn't go to my graduation. Sorry, guys.
Can you not say sorry? You're amazing.
Anyways, so I went to school. I graduated. So I went to college. I got college for free, for grant. I didn't have to pay nothing. Yeah.
Because you did the application.
I was good
I'm sure you
because
did,
we did a test. We do in my country is like you have to do a test to get to college or whatever. So yeah, I was back. So I was back in Almaty, big city. That I went to college. I graduated 4 years of degree.
Wow.
And then I see people are going to England, going to Finland, going to Prague, going to America. I'm like, what are they doing? I want to find out what's going on. Like, and I question people, see everybody going. They say, I want to go see what's up with this. But I was a student still. There's a program called Work and Travel. So you just go for a summer, like just to check out the country, and you can work as a housekeeper or wash dishwasher. Just go improve your English and just in general. It's a program. Everybody knows about this, Work and Travel or Work and Study. So then I find out everything. I don't speak English, nothing. I go to this company. I'm like, hey, so of course, but I had to ask my dad.
Yeah.
I had to go back to my dad. Hey, I'll give you the money back. Can you borrow me money? I want to go check it out. Oh, he was like, oh, no. And the day he gave me the money. So I came to America. I was in Alaska. I'm in Alaska. Yeah, it was not America. It was like something else. It was not America, but
How long were you there?
I was there for 3 months, summer.
In Alaska?
I was a housekeeper.
Oh my God.
I was a housekeeper, yes. But listen, it was the best, amazing time I had because I met a lot of people, like different world. Everybody think Alaska is like a cold place.
Is it not?
No.
Oh my God,
not.
I know nothing, guys.
I mean, I
know nothing.
I haven't been in winter, but summertime is actually amazing. It's not hot. It's not cold. So I enjoyed it. I came back to New York. So I went back home. And I'm back home. I give my dad's money back, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
So, but listen, I'm like, you know what? That's my place where I need to be.
Wow.
I need to go back there. I need to go back. So what did I do? I got a job for myself. I used to work at a travel agency. At the travel agency as a travel agent, I'm a fast person. I was a regular agent till I was a manager. So I told my boss, I'm a very bad at money, guys. Thanks to my husband that because of him, maybe we save a lot. But me, girl, I'm a bad. But anyways, I told my boss, hey, can you please don't give me my money? Don't give me my money, just keep it. I'm like 20 years old. Yeah, keep it. Don't give it to me. So she saved all my money. She applied for visa. I graduated. So after you graduate, you can't go to America. You might get denied,
Oh,
because
wow.
you're young, you're single, you're trying to maybe go away, So I didn't know that those things. This is new program. I'm like new to this. So my boss like, don't worry. So she got me visa. I got everything. I used to work like travel all around the country to actually like motivate people to come on. You want to go study. You want to go be a nanny, or you want to go just like me. So I did it. I made it. I was a manager. I was cool. Everybody knew me as a cool person. I mean, maybe I fake cool, but I'm cool actually.
I mean, that you know.
But then I got the visa. It was April something. I go say bye to my grandmother. That's the only person that I had that close to me, was honest to me, always nice to me. And I stayed with her. I said, I'm leaving, Grandma, to America. I went to my dad to buy. He gonna tell me, you're not gonna do that. You're not leaving. I don't believe you. You're not worth that, dude. But he didn't say that to me. He basically saying, she ain't doing nothing. She not going. Without me, she's nothing. So okay,
You showed him.
forget about it. I got on a plane back to Alaska, because Alaska was paying more money for the internationals than in New York City.
Oh.
But I was not open-minded back then. I don't know. I don't know English, nothing. I'm trying to figure my life out.
Yeah.
I come to America. I go to Alaska again because more money is there. So again, as this time I'm not a housekeeper anymore. I'm a bosser, at least not a waitress, but still helper.
Yeah.
So I don't know English, but they were like, "Can you give me some cup? I'll give you some cup," stuff like that. I enjoyed it. Then you know what? And now I'm like, this is me. I have to figure it out. I have to do something. So I moved to New York City. I still live in Long Island. So I got a job myself.
I really like how you said Long Island, like a Long Islander. I used to live in Long Island.
I'm sorry, I still have an accent.
No. You said it like a Long Island accent.
Okay.
Long Island.
I don't know.
That's how they say it. Okay,
Like
go
I'm
on. It's
literally
really cute.
from Long Island, and I would say Long Island.
Yeah,
like
thank you.
it was awesome.
Thank you. But so I was in Long
Oh, by the way, I
Island.
was raised on Long Island. I'm making fun of Long Island. I'm not making fun of you.
Oh, really?
Yes, go on.
Okay. So I got a job. That's where I met my boss, Zev, and he offered me a job as the crystals. I'm sure y'all know this crystals is that you picture yourself.
No.
You don't know?
No.
They're called a 3D innovation. So basically you can put yourself inside of crystal and put it as a memory. Yeah.
That's so cool. Want to hear something interesting? My middle name is Ziva, which is
Ziva.
Zev for the female.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
It means like a ray of light.
I didn't even know the translation, but I know he was so cool. He was mad cool. But yes, I got the job. I was doing good. I was cute. Now making money, like I'm young. Now I'm just buying good things for myself. Now I'm traveling, I'm like getting myself together. I'm learning. I'm getting bigger. I'm a hustler, A hustler means like I don't stop. I wake up, I go to work. That's what I work at the mall. But for me, it's something big. Maybe people are like, you work at the mall? No, listen, I came from somewhere that I didn't speak English. This was big for me. I'm like, no.
Hey friends, we're taking a quick break from the episode so that I can share with you a brand new podcast that launched in the Hoff Studios fam. Making It in Manhattan with Caroline Vazzano is a podcast for all those fashion lovers who've wanted a deeper dive into the New York City industry. Caroline tackles industry advice, personal stories, some drop-bys from her famous fashion friends, and much, much more. Listen every Tuesday at Making It in Manhattan, wherever pods cast.
I was proud of me. Then I got a job offer in California. I'm like, oh, let's go to LA. Okay. I was so excited. So before we go to LA, I met my husband. Oh, hello. Here's the mom coming. Coming. Everything's been writing on my, that's what I believe. I think everything's been writing on my forehead. That's why we say it in Muslim people.
Yeah?
You don't even my life already been writing on my forehead. That's what they say. You just have
like it's predestined?
Yes, that's how
Love
they
that.
say it. And
Like this is your destiny.
So I go to New York. So from Long Island, actually, I moved to upstate New York, Syracuse. Oh, it's cold over there, guys. Oh, I would never
Colder
go
than
back
Alaska.
there. Oh yeah, I haven't been in Alaska. And
Guys, this is a geography lesson today.
No. I haven't been in winter in Alaska, so I don't know. But Syracuse was snow, like girls, like snow still here, like crazy.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, so me working It was against Jewish people. Itai,
Hey.
Itai.
Zensaya, I'm so happy to hear. This is great.
So my boss, he offered me a job. I'm working there, and this guy walks into my cart. We have a little cart. He drops his juice. I'm like, excuse me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He has glasses. He's mad cool. And listen, I'm Muslim from different country. I would be scared. Like, I would never talk. I'm sorry, guys, if somebody listened to me thinking it's crazy, but the way we grew up in my country, for us, they showing wrong things on TV.
Oh, wow.
As a kid, oh, you cannot be, say, killer, say this. And I'm looking at my husband like, at that time, I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared.
Wow.
And I'm just like this. And God knows that 10 years later, he's my husband.
Isn't he Muslim also?
He
I
is,
thought I saw him
So
write
his
something
dad is
about
Muslim.
Allah.
His dad is Muslim, but his mom is Christian. So he raised with his mom.
Okay.
So it's kind of a little different.
And is he a practicing Muslim now or no?
No, I don't practice either.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I didn't know that.
I just grew up in a Muslim country, but I believe in Allah, and I say,
Yeah.
I always say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. When I pray, I say thank you Allah. But other than that, I don't practice.
Wow.
So I met my husband.
Okay.
So I'm like, he's sorry, that's it. I thought he was just a guy, just the buying stuff. Okay, I mean
In Syracuse.
just in Syracuse, yeah. So then I go downstairs. My actual spot is downstairs, not upstairs. I was that day on upstairs. I don't know. Maybe I had to meet this guy. I guess.
Because it was on your face.
Yeah, literally.
Because your life was written on your face.
Exactly. Isn't it crazy? I didn't have to go to Syracuse. I didn't have to, but this happened.
Maybe you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows
Do
the story.
you know the
right?
story about mommy and daddy?
No.
You don't? You don't know how they met? Is this the first time you're hearing it? Oh, when you scratch on the mic, it makes a funny sound. Is this the first time you're hearing the story about how mommy met daddy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, here
I'm
we
sure she
go.
heard.
Is it funny so far?
No.
Nope, not funny yet.
He said not
Listen,
funny.
Z. Gotta spice things up a little bit.
Okay. Listen, baby. I'm working. So yeah, me and my husband. So I go downstairs. He's there standing like, oh hey, I didn't know you were work here. So obviously he's a businessman. He opened a little business like me, trying to figure his life out. He has a little kiosk himself, selling like energy bands or something. But he was cute. He's very calm. Like he doesn't really talk. Listen, he never talked till we actually sit and talk. He's actually, don't shut up. Then I forget. I'm like, oh my God, can you shut up? But yeah, that's how we met. Then I left to Cali. Crazy, but he never said he likes me or anything. We was just, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up on the break time, And then I went to California and I was there. He was texting me FaceTime. And I'm like, why are you even texting me? You wasn't even interested in me. And I'm not even thinking, you young girl, you talk to this guy, that guy. Oh, okay. I never was free. I was always working. And guys want to talk to me. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going out tomorrow. You liar. But anyways, that's how I met my husband. Then I came back to New York from Cali. I was over to California. I was traveling. I was cool. It was amazing. Then it was time to be settled and get married and have kids.
What, this was 10 years ago?
This was 10 years ago.
Wow.
Literally 10 years ago.
You both seem so in love.
Oh, yes or no, maybe Instagram makes it look cooler, but listen, behind them closed doors and behind the camera, not that cute.
Yeah.
We all work in progress, especially
Yes.
with me, the way I grew up, the way he grew up. He's a really cool person. He taught me a lot. He the one, maybe I'm here, sitting here, being confident in myself, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't think I would be able to talk, be shy. And America taught me, women's like y'all taught me how to talk, speak up, say things, because I would never come out of my shell to say how I felt, how I was feeling as a young little girl. And then I told myself, I've never had I have a cousin, sister, brother, but they're cousins, they're not sister, brother. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Having a real sister and a brother that grew up in the same house, it's not the same. So I told myself, I'm going to have at least 4 kids. At least 4 kids.
It's a lot of kids, dude. It's a lot of kids.
When my husband asked me before we get married, how many kids you want? Like, what are you thinking? I'm like, well, how many God will give me? He was like this, what? He tells me till today. But we planned 4 kids, but we'll have 5.
But was the last one just like an oopsie baby?
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's not, because I had 3 girls and 1 boy.
Oh.
We planned. We wanted to have another boy. We did.
Wow.
Listen, it's not easy. It's expensive. It's hard. But the way I grew up, like I said, this is me. This is me building me, my family. Okay? This is me.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I wanted to do it. I said I will have it. They're gonna have each other back when I'm not here. They're gonna love each other. They're gonna tell them when they say wrong because nobody said that. Z, this is wrong. Don't say that way. When I was a little girl, nobody came to me. My mom, when I was crying, behind this was my pillow. I used to cry. I never knew. I used to always a happy girl, but behind the scene, nobody knew because back home. You cannot say stuff like it's shame. Oh my gosh, you don't have parents. Oh my gosh, that's how you dress, And I was darker in my country. Everybody's light skinned. They white. I mean, I'm to you probably I'm white, but in general, my Kazakh people are white people. But I was darker color than rest of them.
And that was a problem?
There was a problem. They used to be like, oh, karakız, karakız. Karakız means a black girl, little girl. To me, they joke, but jokes, it deep comes to my heart. It makes me feel uncomfortable. In summertime, like everybody open up with the swimming suits. Now I want to tan, go to tan, start getting, tan.
I got a spray tan.
Listen, back home, I used to wear long sleeve shirts, the gloves, hat. Well, my aunt, my grandma used to say, can you go to, she used to have a big yard. I used to help her clean and stuff. I used to walk, my aunt used to say, she crazy. But they don't know. They'll be like, well, Z, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Why would you wear it? No, they're going to say, she crazy. Because they don't want to come to me, talk
Well, it's
to
not
me.
that they were crazy. They were bullying you based on the color of your skin, which I find so interesting, actually.
It
You
does happen in my
corrected that
country.
experience. Your children have dark skin.
Yes, and I love it.
Your
And
husband's black.
I'm jealous, actually. They're
I mean-
actually darker than me.
I know.
When people tell me
They're-
something, I say, you look like a pale, dead-ass person. I'm sorry.
Because-
I'm taking offense.
Isn't this an amazing thing that you did?
Yeah.
How you corrected that experience? You're like, you're going to make fun of me. I'm going to make babies that are so beautiful. You'll want to put them on your advertisements, your television. I mean, these are such
I'm
beautiful,
proud.
beautiful.
I'm proud of me. I'm telling the moms. They DM me. Because if you don't know my country, I'm very popular in the back home, but I haven't been there for 3 years now. But
I see on Instagram that you...
They DM me, shame on you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you just jealous of me.
That's exactly right.
Where I'm at, you probably thinking living in your country, maybe rich. It's not about the money. I had the money living in a rich family. I could have been just living with them, staying with them, being like a slave for them and listening to them to putting me, shame me down. I could have did that, but I don't want to do that.
No.
I want to make my legacy, my kids, the show world that, no, that's wrong. That is wrong. You guys raised me. I'm thankful. No, don't get me wrong. Maybe if my parents, somebody translate to them or whatever. Thank you so much. You guys raised me, bring me here. But I'm sorry. That was wrong.
Right.
That was wrong. Your child, we all of us sitting on the table. You're going to say, oh, she's stupid. She was not going to get it. And I was like, Z, you didn't understand that? What you need? Do you need help?
Yeah.
If my sister, example, she had everything. My dad will buy me everything, yeah, but I didn't like what they buy me. I want what I want, but they wouldn't buy me that. My sister had what I want.
When you have children, you're reminded like, whoa, how could someone say that to a child? Like you're always, so I understand the experience where you're like, sometimes I'm in the shower and you said you cry. Like, because how could
I still feel lonely because my childhood, I still have a trauma that didn't go away.
Yeah.
I went to therapy for it. Helped me a little, but still, it's not easy. I think sometimes I come out of my thing, I maybe yell at kids the wrong time. It happens. Nobody's perfect. We working, I'm still working in progress thanks to my husband being calmer. Like he's always calm. He's like 50 to 52 max, maybe.
Really?
I'm like from 50 to 100. He's like, calm down. Calm down. I'm just thankful for him just be here still with me, like dealing with my BS that
your BS is very cute.
Yeah,
You're
maybe.
super cute. And also you've overcome a tremendous amount. And I'm wondering, like, just like that gentleman said a couple of months ago, like, you've always been sort of a special person.
Yeah.
You've always been a special person.
He said that.
And you sort of knew that. And I'm wondering how you decided to start your career as a momager, as like, that's really your
That's what I do.
profession. That's what you do. And now you are mentoring other people. How did you start that? How did you even know to start that?
Well, it's just, I guess that was in me. I had to show it to people, teach people. I don't know. Like when my daughter was born, everybody's kids are cute and they're little. But my daughter, when she was born, I was like, oh my gosh, she needs my bottle. I'm like, maybe, yeah, maybe. And I would just keep doing whatever I'm doing. Then one day, just I ran into the agent, and just that's how it started.
You
And
ran into an agent and they were like, "This."
so I
child
was
needs
trying to
be on
find the
TV.
agents, and I went through scams, and it's hard to find the actual agency. Everybody trying to get your money, trying to do a portfolio, pay me 800, this much, that much, but
Bummer.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't afford it, and so that's how I started. I ran into the agent, then that's how it happened, and then I signed a contract, and it was doing good. I'm like, oh, I had another baby. I put them all back in the business because that's what we do by schedule. My husband works, and that's what I do. I drive back and forth, back and forth. We still live in Delaware. Because
Oh,
my husband's
I
from
know that.
Philadelphia, so we're from PA, Maryland. I used to drive every day. I used to miss
Wow.
Peter Pan. I used to cry. Oh my God, I miss my boss. How are we gonna get home? I little cry. I used to cry because sometimes I drive. I don't want to keep driving. It's too much gas and miles and
Yeah.
tolls. Then I said, I'm gonna jump in the bus. I jump in the bus. I miss my bus. I cry. I was a little baby in my hand. This was the 8 years ago. People think, oh, Z got connection. Girl, I came from Kazakhstan. I ain't got no connections. People think that way.
Yes.
So they be like, who you know? How
You know
you
what's so funny? Someone said, I was in rehearsal yesterday and someone was like, oh, you live in Brooklyn? Do you live in a brownstone or one of those high rise? And I was like, I live in a regular building. What's happening here?
Yes.
Like people just think like,
Exactly.
oh, like you get this. This is hard.
Some moms come to me like, Z, you got this. I want to know how. I'm like, well, this is 8 years of hard work.
Hustle.
You have no idea. I used to cry sitting in a bus, miss my last bus. I still had to take an Uber from some $300 to get home. Because I was...
After like a photo shoot or like an audition or something?
Yeah. Back then used to be most auditions. We wasn't real. People think, oh my gosh, I came in working. People like, oh, Z, you got
No.
me agent. People like, you got me agent, now I'm not working. Patience, this is like a lottery. This is how it works, business. You get a job or you don't get a job. You work every day or you don't work whole month.
Yeah. That's how Hollywood works.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, the amount of auditions I pump out compared to the bookings that I have it must be 10, 20, 30 times as much. And and we're lucky to be lucky. I feel lucky to be in this business and to have a platform and to have a career. And that's just how it goes, is that like you try out, you submit way more than you get paid for.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks glamorous on the outside.
It does. Everybody
And it is in some way. It's
my
fun.
kids in a gap. I saw her. I want to do that too. And I help them. They be like, Z, we're not working right now. I'm like, my love, are you doing the right thing? Are you submitting? I say self-tapes. They're asking, are you doing the right thing? Did I
Self-tapes.
told you?
Yeah.
The pictures, they sending the right way. Was they asking? Oh, yeah, I think so. Or somebody like, I don't know when I sent it. Oh, exactly. You have to be on top of everything. And this is 8 years ago. I was not getting no jobs. I was just going to the free castings.
Right. Oh,
Literally
yeah.
driving.
Like the open calls.
Yeah. But yeah, right now
Maybe.
where I'm at, that's not what you think it was before.
Well, now where you're, like, just to paint the picture of now where you're at is where do your kids work these days?
Yeah, we work, thank God. Like, I'm so blessed and thankful to be like working every day. I have 5 kids. So one works today, another one off. So swap them, or maybe she works whole week, so she's homeschooled because she's the only most booking child in my family.
Really?
So we had she's struggling on pre-K, and teacher was like, I think she need to homeschool because this is, yeah. So she is the superstar in our family. Maybe.
The superstar gets to be on our couch. Do you
Yes.
like acting and modeling? You too, baby. What's your favorite part about it? Can you talk into the mic if you answer the question? You don't have to answer, but if you'd like to answer, can you put your face to the mic? What's your favorite part about acting?
When it has fun things to do on the set,
Like what? What's the most fun thing to do?
like take pictures on it and play with it.
The toys and stuff?
Yeah.
Would you like to dress up?
Yes. and we take videos.
You like to take videos?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to dress up as?
As with dresses.
You like dresses? My
Yeah.
daughter Paz also likes dresses. I think she's about a year or two younger than you. Maybe you guys can hang. Although you have built-in friends, don't you? Because you have 4 other siblings.
Yeah.
Are they your friends?
Yeah, but my sister makes up a fight.
Oh, pooh. Stop it, sis. Only one of them or both of them?
Only one of them.
Yeah, my kids are good kids. They're just being kids. But I was just comparing my kids to when I see kids. No, every parents are doing good. I'm proud of each of moms. But
I don't think every parent is doing good.
most of them.
I mean, we're trying
we
our
don't know
best.
what's behind the scene. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. No, I was
We
joking.
don't-
I'm totally joking.
Listen,
Get it.
people think behind the camera, oh, Z is so good. She can make this. Her kids are this. What kind of mom she is? Oh, I'm a socky mom.
No,
Trust me.
I don't think you're a sucky mom, but I think we all struggle.
Yeah,
I think this
so-
is hard. I think this stuff is hard.
It is.
That's the truth.
It is hard. You don't know when you're right, when
Especially
you're wrong.
for people who have less than ideal childhoods, let's just call it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because nobody taught me do this, do that. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to be better with who I was, how I was raised. It's hard. My husband, like, this is this way. I'm like, okay.
Wait,
You
let's
know?
ask Navy. Navy, you think mommy's doing a great job?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think she's honoring all of your passions and your talents and your beauty? You think she's taking you to all these places for you to have fun?
Yes.
Do you like hanging out with her when you're home?
Yeah.
That's so nice to hear.
I'm a good
that.
mommy. No, sometimes not good.
You're a good mommy.
I am trying, but trust me, my husband will say, "You rude sometimes," because
I mean,
they're my
ditto.
roots. That's how I grew
Ditto.
up. I don't do like, "Oh, sweetheart," but it's wrong. You sometimes
I
it's
don't know
right.
if it's wrong or right, but
I don't know.
I mean, we just.
But
can't-
my
we
sister,
have to
hey,
do
she's
the best
probably
we
listening
can
to me.
do.
She was just home visiting me. My sister, she probably gonna listen to this, but
Hi,
she was
sis.
just visiting me. Literally, like she left last week, right? Yeah, last week. She was here with her daughter. She's 4 years old. The way she raised her child, she's like, okay. If she want food, here you go. I don't do that.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
I'm like, you ate enough. That's it. No more. I'm sorry. We don't budget.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not starving my kids. Don't get me wrong.
No, I know, Zhansaya, but I have to say there's something that, like living in the United States also, we've swung and in New York we have swung in quite a dramatic way. Like sometimes we just can't waste food. Like, I'm sorry if you don't want any more banana. That was the snack. And listen, I am one of those parents that's like, banana, cracker, and then I overextend myself
That's what it
and
is.
then I get mad. So I just want to say that like sometimes saying, no, that's the boundary, babe. Like I'm not some sort of cash cow where you can just like, I have 5 kids. I think like we can follow all the respectful parenting accounts and how I love them. How I respect children. And I also respect, a budget
Mhm.
and the environment and my own energy and time. That is real. So I just want to say, like, I know you're not, starving your kids. If they're hungry, you'll feed them. But
course
at
not.
some point, like,
Probably my sister thinks they ate a lot. My sister, listen, she probably thought I was kind of crazy or something. I said, her daughter asked, oh, I want that. So she doesn't eat. I was like, I'm sorry, you cannot keep doing that. I said that. And she probably,
I think
she
that's a
didn't tell
valid.
me nothing, but inside she probably was mad at me.
What do you think, sis? What do you think? Tell us. Hit us up.
I love you though, but she's raising an amazing kid. She has 3 kids, but the daughter, because it's a daughter, she's the youngest and the last girl.
Listen, I'm the same way. And I'm like, oh, yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. And then I'm left with like a bunch of like trash. Anyway, I'm just saying like everyone has their way and there's no problem with saying, no, that's the boundary. I just want to reflect that to you. That like at the end of the day, the only person who can judge our parenting are our children.
Yeah.
And like if we have a happy kid, That's
what it is,
literally all.
yes.
That's it.
My kids are not hungry. They are spoiled. That's why I call it. They are perfectly fine and happy kids. That's all what it is. They have to be thankful what they have.
And they are. They are. Navy, are you having fun in this interview? Because we're gonna wrap it up. Do you want to say? Zhansaya, where can we find you and learn more about how to be a momager? You want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Zensaya.
Where can we find you?
Zensaya, where can we find you?
Yeah, in order for us to learn more about your work as a momager and just you as a person, because this is just the beginning of the conversation. It's like we could have sat here and chatted all day.
I know. I wish I can say more, but we have to go have work.
I think we're gonna have to go get a coffee, but also because I have a lot to learn from you. Even me, a person who's been in, the acting, the entertainment industry for 20 years. I don't know how to get a kid into the business. It's like a whole other wing.
It's a full-time job.
It's a
I would say
full-time
that.
job.
I can't have work. But with
This
5
is your
kids,
work.
but if I was 5 kids, why would I get a daycare? If I'm gonna work, I'm not gonna make more money than getting a daycare or nanny.
Yeah, that's true.
I said I'm just gonna build me. If even they grow up, I might can do something with this. I can
Yeah.
open my agent or something,
Yeah.
So agency, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could open up your own agency.
Yeah, maybe
That's cool.
later when I'm not full time with them, when they do, if one of them wants to stay in this, they can do full time, get a manager, and I can just
Yeah.
do me. Maybe I can join my New York model management. Megan, hey, if you're listening. Okay.
What's up, Megan?
You got offer? I'm here.
Megan, I have 2 very cute kids. I'm just saying. Okay, but really, where do we find you? It's been like such a pleasure chatting and like scratching the surface.
I'm
Where-
here in the city, okay?
Yeah.
If you see Zhansaya Dixon, a lot of moms know who it is.
It's true. So it's at Zhansaya Dixon on Instagram
At Zhansaya Dixon Instagram, yes.
and
Welcome,
TikTok. Are
guys.
you on TikTok or no?
Oh, I'm trying. People are saying you can make money in there. I'm like, I don't have time for that right now. Maybe money is good, but I'm trying to build something else.
Yeah.
Money comes and goes.
Yeah.
But my friends say, don't say that. Money should stay sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But thank you, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here.
And we're really, really thrilled that
This
you're
is
here. and
like
that
made my
Navy's here
day.
too.
Listen, my day last night started was crazy. But I'm here and I did it. And last job we have. And gonna wrap this day. Blessed and thankful. This is Thursday, guys.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm really grateful that you gave me another chance. Because
No, I am
I
grateful.
was just like, no, we can't reschedule. I was nervous. I was like nervous that the producer
was
was like, no, we
upset.
can't. I was, it's like, wait a second. These are kind people. I'm a kind person. We don't need, I was,
Thank you.
I really appreciate you giving me another chance. You have such a big open heart and I'm really, really,
Thank you.
really grateful for it.
Thank you for having me. This is my lucky day.
Yay.
2023, one of my lucky days. I'm sure more is coming.
It is.
Thank you,
really is. Thank you so much. And thank you, Navy. Have a great booking in a little bit.
Thank you, as always, for listening to the Mom Curious podcast. My name is Daniella Rabbani. I am your host, and I would love to continue this conversation at Daniella Rabbani on Instagram. And if you'd be so kind to rate and review, share this podcast, I would be just really grateful. Catch you next time, every Tuesday on the Mom Curious podcast, produced by Hoff Studios. You can find them at Hoff Studios on Instagram as well. All right, have a great day.